Dave Portnoy as the social media guy with really good opinions on pizza, but he is the founder and owner of Barstool Sports,
Seriously?
a company he sold for
I didn't even know
551 million in
that.
2023, then 4
Tough.
months later bought the entire company back for just $1. He is also known for being extremely later bought the entire company back
But that's the greatest flip I've ever seen in my entire life. That's the greatest flip I've ever seen in my entire life. Wait, 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 wait. That's the greatest flip I've ever seen in my entire life, ladies and gentlemen. Wait. Oh, bro. How? Why? But why? Y'all spend 500 mil on this company, damn near $800 million on this company. Oh, you just understand how hard, how tough it is for myself and Barstool to arbitrate in a regulated world. Bro, you sold it for 500 mil. Bro. Bro, you sold it for 500 mil and then got it back for $1. That is the greatest, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Them niggas on IG, they be talking about some, hey, bro, if you send me $10, I can give you back 30. This is what they're talking about. $1? Dollar? He sold it for 550? For 550? Plus 163 for real. And he got it back for $1.
for
That's
just
a flip of hell.
$1. He is also known for being
That's flip of hell,
extremely
legit.
controversial, as
Hell.
he has been accused of just
Flip of hell.
about every horrible thing you can imagine. Now, Dave put himself in these situations with his own words or actions. Frat boy jokes like, if you're a size 6 and you're wearing skinny jeans, you kind of deserve to be didn't help him when one of his rendezvous with a 19-year-old turned into a very serious allegation. And whenever a new controversy comes up, he doesn't run to a PR team. He broadcasts his responses raw and unfiltered, never apologizing because he doesn't.
I mean, the bro owns one of the biggest like internet companies, bro. Kind of doesn't need to broadcast anything. No, I see musician throw his jump be shot after claiming to get 5 women pregnant. Zeddy, you do not have 5 baby moms, bro. Zeddy, you do not have 5 baby moms, bro. Stop it. Zeddy Will, you don't have 5 baby moms. Stop it. Oh, 15.7 followers, bro. They have a bunch of like little bar stools for different colleges, bro. They have the Barstool Sports Barstool University, which another offshoot. Bro, they have one for like my current school. They have one for my old school, bro. Like, bro. Look at it. Hold on. Look at this, bro. He doesn't need to talk about it. He doesn't need to do anything. And then the YouTube channel makes millions off of eating pizza, bro.
Think he has done anything wrong. His bold approach to social media and business has earned him millions of diehard fans around the world, supporting him through every accusation, making Dave grow bigger and stronger. His opposers see him as some sort of pizza-eating, gambling supervillain.
Bro, I didn't know that he owned Barstools. I didn't know he owned Barstool. I just knew that I just knew him from like the one bite pizza thing, bro. I know a lot of niggas didn't like him for the one bite pizza, and some niggas didn't like his ratings. I understand that, but it's not like he did something crazy. He literally bought your pizza, that right in front, and just ate slice pizza and rated it. Good or bad, it's simple. He's from New York. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
wondering when all of this will reach a tipping point. After graduating from Swampscott High School in Massachusetts, Portnoy pursued a degree in education
Promise
at the
big,
University of
promise big,
Michigan,
deliver
where
big
he
as
developed his love of
phenomenal
partying,
cash.
gambling, and pizza. Three things that meant so much to him, he would dedicate his whole life to it. In June of
Oh God.
2003, the very first issue of the Barstool Sports newspaper hit the streets of Boston, the only newspaper in Boston written by the
Boston,
common
never mind,
man
makes a lot more
for the
sense.
common man. The people at Barstool Sports are a bunch of average Joes who, like most guys, love sports, gambling, golfing, and chasing short skirts.
Okay. I like sports. I don't like gambling. I don't like golfing. And I don't like chasing short skirts. They chase me. So I guess when you say average Joes, you mean average white men. Because I'm black as hell. And I've never been golfing my entire life. I'm about to go mini golfing at Top Golf. I've never go mini golfing my entire life. I've never held a golf club in my entire life. Okay? So let's stop it.
Dave drove around in his Astro van, dropping the paper off at newsstands, bars, and subway stations, hoping people would read his work. At the time, Dave didn't really know what he wanted to do or how he could make money from it, but he was fixated on building a community of other guys just like him. Unfortunately, from the very beginning, Dave had a difficult time managing his money. He was working some corporate sales job making around $100,000 per year, but spending it all and then some. In 2004, he owed $59,000 to credit card companies and $18,000 to his father. On top of that,
Wait, go back.
From the very beginning, Dave had a difficult time managing his money. He was working some corporate sales job making around $100,000 per year, but
so at the beginning of Barstool, you were already making six figures in 2003. In reality, you're making like 20K in today's time. Because this is like pre, you know what I'm saying? It's like right after 9/11. And right before the 2008 crash. So you're really making money. Making money at that point. Come on. I gotta dish my nose ring. It looks crazy when I do it, so I'm trying not to do it on camera.
but spending it all and then some. In 2004, he owed $59,000 to credit card companies and $18,000 to his father. On top of that, he had lost $30,000.
Bro, how you making like 6K a year, 20K a year, and you owed 60K to that company? 18 bands to your dad, and 30K in gambling losses?
Gambling, which led to him filing for bankruptcy. Barstool had a tough time taking off since nobody really wanted to read about a Sunday afternoon with the guys watching football. Dave knew he needed something more exciting to attract readers, so he started hiring professional models and paying for erotic photo shoots to blast on the front page. Dave's readers increased exponentially due to the Miss Barstool competition, which featured girls answering questions like, do you want guys to stare at you when you wear a bikini to the beach? And would you ever hook up with a married man? The winner of each week's competition would get chosen at the Miss Barstool Sports Party, which was Dave's way of luring guys into small bar parties that he would throw to build the Barstool brand.
It's just what guys want to do. They just want to sit around all day, kind of drink a lot, you know, get a little bit banged up and lose some money on basketball. So
now I want you to look in that bar. Now, let me see where you see some fucking melanin. Okay, now we're gonna watch this. Okay, watch this. We start on 0.5. You see, we're in this bar. You see some type of melanin, man. I see melanin in this bar, man. I know I don't. I don't see no melanin in this bar. And if you say there's melanin right there, that's back of someone's head. You see melanin in that bar? I don't see none. Man, talking about some they want to get banged up, sit in the bar drunk. Don't get me wrong, there are some black guys that do that, sure. But I'm just saying, this wasn't made for, you know what I'm saying? This was made for the, you feel me? Niggas said niggas that love golf and chasing short skirts. Find me a black person aside from Tiger Woods that's really golfing at any age under like 50 would make it with about 500K in the bank. Stop it.
So that's what the common guy likes doing. That's what we do.
Portnoy knew exactly who his target market was: pick-me girls and guys who peaked in high school. Once he launched the Barstool
Yo, what? Hold on.
who his target market was. Pick me
Nah,
girl.
hold on. Yo, Patrick, who you feeling like, bro? Patrick, who you feeling like, bro? Nah, because this is dead to pick me. This is dead to pick me, bro. First off, why is your leg up there? I don't understand why you're doing this, okay? I don't know why you're doing this. She might actually be like an actual fan, okay? I know you don't know the shit about baseball. I know you don't. And you're here for just for the images. Okay?
Girls and guys who
And I know damn well you peaked in high school. You too. Actually, you might have got bullied in high school. You probably no. You for sure peaked in high school. I could just look at your face and know you peaked in high school. You know what I'm saying? You was probably back in the day drinking things like that. Yeah, oh yeah, you for sure peaked in high school. You was probably you probably part of the crew in high school, but now you're just a bitch. Now you're just a bitch. You for sure peaked in high school. You too. Y'all. Everyone that's holding that sign, y'all for sure peaked in high school.
peaked in high school. Once he launched the Barstool blog online, he was able to expand into a nationwide audience. He knew that Barstool fans didn't actually want to talk about sports. ESPN was for people who wanted to talk about boring stats and game strategy. Barstool delved into the personal lives of athletes and unapologetically trashed their performances. They also doubled down on content like Guess That Ass, Local Smoke Show of the Day, and Smoke Smash, which was basically a smash or pass style voting game but for Northeastern college girls. Barstool Sports ironically got more popular and known for introducing you to good-looking.
I want you to know that this is while he's a grown man. This is a grown man working like a 9 to 5, talking about who's the local smoke show in college. These could be college freshmen while he's a grown man working a 9 to 5. That's insane.
Girls in your area than for talking about sports. With this digital transformation, Portnoy became more of a celebrity, dubbed El Presidente or Prez for short. Some of Barstool's writers became celebrities in the community too. KFC and K Marco are two of the most
this nigga off my screen. Yo, what? No, yo, get the nigga off my screen, bro.
Howard, a pathetic excuse for a
you know that person. You know that person. Peaked in high school, bro.
Professional athlete.
The fuck is he drinking? You're a fucking alcoholic who drinks every day of the week to party with with barely college 18, 19, and maybe 20-year-olds. You're talking about someone being a despicable, a pathetic excuse for an athlete because he's drinking? Okay.
Just downright despicable. But there was another Barstool legend you might recognize, Jenna Marbles. Jenna wrote and made content with Barstool before she started her YouTube channel.
I know Jenna
Barstool
Marbles!
fans loved that Jenna understood what guys liked. She was funny, and most importantly, she posted scantily.
I like Jenna Marbles. Hold on. I like Jenna Marbles. At least I think I did when I was a kid. I think it's like Jenna Marbles because I know the name. I think I used to like my Jenna Marbles, man. I don't know. I might have either that or I thought she was weird because this is like old. Oh yeah, this is yeah. She wanted the OGs on YouTube, bro. She wanted the OGs on this channel, bro. She wanted the OGs on this damn YouTube shit. Yeah. When I was like a young bull, like, you know what I'm saying, 11 years ago. Yeah, I watched this. I watched that, man. Like, no, it wasn't that. I watched this before too, man. When I was a young bull, bro. That was insane.
Clad photos.
Fuck. Kane Soldier.
Of herself on the site. Jenna was also a cheat code for content. Sports fans were baffled that a girl wanted to talk to them.
Would you rather have brunch with the cops or would you rather sleep with
Jenna, as well as other girls, served as promoters for the Barstool parties, which led to hundreds, sometimes thousands of fans.
First off, they're some of the first like what's it called? The shorties that be like on this like they be like reposting on the story talking about some host of such and such party. All you niggas in college know what I'm talking about. these shorties be getting free entry to the party just for posting that they're a host. They don't do no host-like activities. The real host is one of the owners of the brand. In Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? It's the YDI niggas, you know what I'm saying? Or the crowded function. You know, the YDI girls be the host or like that. Shout out to them. But these y'all OGs. Like, Jenna Marbles is y'all OG, my nigga. She did what yo did. She did what you did before it was cool.
Fans showing up for the festivities. Iconic
parties
catchphrases
is
like
tough.
Viva la Stool and Stoolapalooza ran rampant throughout colleges in the early 2010s. Frat kids all over would proudly hang their barstool flags.
Now, a bunch of gals holding up a Saturdays for the boys is insane. Also, hey, you already know that this ain't made for. Because of the fact that this right here. Okay.
Eager to financially capitalize on the loyalty of these students, Portnoy launched the Stoolapalooza tour with Sammy Adams, 6 shows in northeastern colleges in which he was expecting to have a couple hundred attendees. Then the school started offering the large auditoriums, and at the blink of an eye, they were selling thousands of tickets. They followed the series with the Barstool Blackout Tour, a neon and blacklight themed live
Boston back-to-back days. Y'all ran through. No, y'all ran through Boston. What the hell? Niggas said Greensboro and I ain't gonna lie. Greensboro and Charleston. Hey, Coastal? I ain't gonna lie. Coastal is a party school. Coastal is Charlotte. UNC Charlotte. Okay, like I ain't gonna lie. My cousin goes to UNC Charlotte. UNC Charlotte probably be a great. It's probably a great idea.
Live concert series across the eastern United States that featured the likes of Sammy Adams, Mac Miller, Mike Posner, as well as EDM DJs. They built a reputation for being the craziest college party promoters in the country, which would only end badly.
Horribly.
In April of 2012, 24 young people who attended a blackout party in Montclair, New Jersey were hospitalized for severe intoxication. A month before that, a Barstool Blackout show was abruptly canceled, with arrests made and over 300 counterfeit ID cards being seized.
You're throwing parties with the thought of children in mind. With the thought of college kids in mind. It's gonna end up with something like this because the sheer fact that like college kids literally consist of a bunch of minors. Like unless you're doing nothing but straight grad students, you're gonna have a bunch of counterfeits, bro.
To make things worse, they were accused of actively promoting culture. This is a difficult
Huh? Hey yo, my brother. I ain't gonna lie. There's a few things that I could be like, alright, you know what I'm saying? Niggas tailored to a certain party, that's fine. Do your thing, you feel me? But promoting that would be insane. I don't know if it's true or not, but still. You made a joke about? No, bro. That's not something you make a joke about, bro. Because if it was your sister, your mom, your niece, your daughter, you wouldn't be making a joke. You'd be crashing out.
thing to prove, that is until people read Dave's personal blog in 2010 where he wrote, "Even though I never condone rape, if you're a size 6 and you're wearing skinny jeans, you kind of deserve to be raped, right?" The 33-year-old
This nigga just say that if you wear skinny jeans, you deserve to be armed. Because you decided to wear jeans. Can niggas not wear clothes? Maybe, just maybe, hear me out. The nigga that's the problem is the one that says, oh, she's in skinny jeans. Oh, she must want it. Maybe you're the problem, Mr. Portnoy. Maybe you're the issue, buddy.
also said the following: "We don't condone rape of any kind at our blackout parties. However, if a chick passes out, that's a gray area." Now, most people
That's not gray. If she passed out, she can't consent. That's not gray, nigga. That's fucking black. And white. It's black or white, my nigga. If she's passed out, nigga, that means that she cannot consent, bro. It's no gray. It's black or white. There's no gray. There's no middle ground. If she's passed out, gone. Send her home or something, bro. Call her friends. Call her mother or something, bro. Call the cops or something. I don't know. Send her to the cribbo.
People are quick to say that Dave is just joking, and again, Dave knows his target audience. This type of joke crushes around his buddies in the bar. On an interview with Inside Edition, Dave doubled down on his comments.
You posted the following on your site. I never condone rape, but if you're a size 6 and you're wearing skinny jeans, you kind of deserve to be raped.
He's smirking. He's not taking this shit serious at all. He's using this as promo. He's literally smiling.
Correct. I stand by that. I think it's a funny joke.
You think
Yeah, nah. Feel like that made me crash out, bro.
it's funny?
No, I didn't say that. I think it's a funny joke.
Do you understand how offensive that is?
No, I obviously don't.
Others argued that these jokes, as well as the over-fetishization and objectification of women throughout the barstool culture, promotes men assaulting or at least harassing women.
Right.
In August of 2011,
Right,
Portnoy
shit.
faced further backlash after posting explicit images
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You posted nudes of a fucking 2-year-old boy, and niggas let that shit rock for 13 years? And this is like prime Patriots Tom Brady. This is like prime Patriots Tom Brady, man. That's prime Patriots Tom Brady, man. And you're the Northeast. You're from Boston, buddy. You're from Boston. Yeah, no, pack that up. Yeah, pack that up, man. Pack him up. You're in Boston, and you're doing some egregious stuff to Tom Brady's 2-year-old son. Yeah, pack him up, buddy. Send him to the Lord.
featuring the 2-year-old son of legendary quarterback Tom Brady. The photo was a leaked paparazzi image of Tom's family at the beach, and his baby boy was naked. The article was posted to the Barstool Sports page titled, "Check out the howitzer on Brady's kid," in case you're
That's a big fucking hog for a 2-year-old, right? Just swinging low like a boss. I guess we shouldn't be surprised, though. That's what MVP QBs do. They impregnate chicks and give birth to big dick kids. By El Presidente. This nigga's weird, bro. Like, every time I think it can't get worse, we're only 7 minutes in. We have 23 minutes left. Every time I think it can't get worse, it gets worse. It gets worse. It just gets worse. I don't know how it's getting worse, but it's getting worse.
curious, a howitzer is basically a military-grade cannon. The photos also accompanied a short article glamorizing and psychoanalyzing the child's genitalia, but Dave said his comments were not sexual.
David, thanks for being with us. I want to ask you, first of all, because I've got
so he made his
saying
comments. Okay.
that you're out of line, not only with the picture of the 2-year-old boy, but the comments about the boy's private parts. You're on the air. What do you say?
Yeah, I don't see it that way at all. I don't think it's out of line at all, or else I wouldn't have posted it.
How then would you describe how you describe the little boy's private parts?
I said he had a big howitzer.
Despite all the backlash, Dave did not think he did anything wrong, nor did he want to delete the post. I had no intentions of taking it down until the visit from the cops. I met with them, they asked me to take it down in the best interest of everybody involved. I told them I'd call them back in an hour with my decision, and then took it down. I basically didn't want to get into a pissing contest with the cops or the state. There's no such thing as bad publicity, they say. Dave is a true testament to that. Dave's controversies only continued to benefit him and the Barstool brand, attracting more guys who loved raunchy humor, gambling, and sports. He also attracted more haters, who formed an alliance called Knockout Barstool, a group created in opposition of the blog's use of jokes and light attitude towards sexual assault. Knockout Barstool rallied and protested one of their blackout events at Northwestern University.
They're not doing nothing.
We're driving over to a mass protest about me.
Perpetuating culture. Victim blaming.
I like doing all that.
Sexism. Misogyny. Homophobia.
Okay. Got him with the and glorifying R-word culture. Sexism. Got him on that one too. I don't know about misogyny. Probably got him on that one too. Homophobia. I didn't see anything homophobic so far. I haven't seen anything homophobic. But probably might got him on that too. Niggas from Boston probably got him on that too.
Racism. Racism.
Oh no, you for sure got him on that. Locked, 100%.
You need to identify them and make them known.
The protest moved outside of the event where partiers dressed in neon clothing encouraged the chaos.
Yeah, that's what I expected. This is what I expected. This is what I expected to see right here. These are what I expected to see, man. Someone who was trash in high school wants to reinvent themselves, and someone who peaked in high school. Yeah, that's a nice crowd, man.
Dave never got a chance to speak, but felt that this was all an overreaction.
Like Roblox,
Yeah.
the sandbox allows you
Bet
to
he
build
did.
your own.
But he did. Great fucking pick, ladies and gentlemen.
Unlike Roblox.
And what I was gonna say is, listen, we're anti-rape just as much as you. We don't believe in it. You guys are taking two jokes that were clearly satirical, blowing them out of proportion. We're on your side in that we don't like rape. You guys are just
Okay. But making a joke, standing on the joke, and saying it's funny, gives the impression that agree with it. Like, say what you want about like Dave Chappelle. Nigga makes raunchy jokes, yeah. But when he doesn't agree with something, he's not gonna agree with it. Even with all his jokes, nigga literally says that he stands with gay people. Even with all his jokes about nigga literally says he stands with them, bro. Nigga just thinks that niggas are soft. Nigga literally says in his interviews all the time, like I forgot what special was. Nigga says, yeah, I fucked the Stonewall gay. These new ones got a little bit too soft for me. And that's that's a fair stance to have. You know what I'm saying? Internet is a little bit soft, but this is the complete opposite. Internet don't have no fucking like. But this what do you expect from a white guy from Boston, buddy? White middle class man from Boston who out of college and making $100K a year in 2003.
fighting the wrong battle.
You would think that Barstool was drowning in money due to the cult fan base and overwhelming brand recognition, but profit margins on these live shows were slim, and it cost tens of thousands of dollars to book talent. Dave ran the website out of his messy apartment with his small team of loyal bloggers. Ad revenue earned from the website traffic was barely enough to keep them afloat. Dave was now in his mid-30s and refused to give up on his dream. As we approached the mid-2010s, it became increasingly obvious that social media sites like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and YouTube—
You're partying with college students who, as we already established, they were like, what was it? At least 3,000 fake IDs seized, or like 30,000, or it was like 3,000, 13,000, or 30,000. Either way, if it's still 3,000, it's still a high number. Okay, you're partying with a bunch of like underage, like, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of like 18, 19, maybe 20-year-olds. Okay, you're partying with them at age of 30, bro. That's weird.
Were taking up more of our time,
this
especially
is 10 years
Barstool
ago.
sports fans' time. They stopped printing the newspaper and fully focused on digital. The Barstool YouTube channel posted casual vlogs, highlights from their events,
Well, that aged well.
and even had EDP on there hosting weekly sports recaps. It was the personalities of their creators like Big Cat, KFC, Hank, and Blind Mike that kept the fandom locked in. The Bro Show was one of their more popular series. Pardon My Take was their comedic sports podcast, which featured controversial sports opinions. The guys also hosted a daily radio podcast, which featured controversial sports opinions. The guys also hosted a daily radio podcast show called The Rundown to stay in touch with the fan base. However, the most iconic next show they created was Dave's Pizza Review series,
I'm not gonna lie, that's where I know him
One Bite.
from.
Dave would travel around Massachusetts and eventually the whole country in search of the best pizza. He would take one bite of the slice and the crust and give it a rating from 1 to 10. After just a few episodes, Dave wisely made One Bite Pizza Reviews its own YouTube channel, which became so popular that people started recognizing him more as the pizza review guy rather than the owner of Barstool Sports Media.
That's all I know,
It was now 2016, 12 years after the brand was established, and Dave was still pinching pennies to make his dream a reality. Barstool's social media reach was not massive, but the brand recognition was unlike anything else at the time. Plus, they were known by literally everyone in Boston. Their words and blog write-ups pulsated throughout the city. Barstool was the politically incorrect and downright filthy sports network / men's lifestyle brand, but it had way too many moving parts than Dave knew how to handle, and he finally decided it was time to sell. Due to its 5 million monthly website viewers and immense advertising potential, Barstool was able to sell 51% of the company to the Chernin Investment Group at a $10 to $15 million valuation. The valuation shocked everyone. Barstool was definitely big, but nobody thought it was $20 million big. Portnoy says he was able to put millions in his pocket while still pouring the majority of the lump acquisition sum into the business, and that's exactly what he did. But Barstool being acquired by a corporation was obviously going to change things. Slowly but surely, Dave would become closer to the traditional corporate sports network he wanted to destroy. A new CEO stepped in.
Well, okay, that's not surprising. Not surprising because of the fact that, well, they're not gonna. Okay, it's like 2013, 2014. This is like on the rise of YouTube. Really like starting to run. Okay. Niggas is really starting to touch M's on YouTube. Okay, you're not gonna run up M's on YouTube 2015, 2016. Well, no. This is like, what is it? 12 years. So this is like 2017, right? You're not gonna run up M's on YouTube in 2017 by being raunchy constantly. Like advertisers aren't gonna want to work with you. Like advertisers aren't gonna want to work with you. And in the YouTube era, you need advertisers. Okay? You're making millions off advertisers. All right, you get a little sponsorship, especially for like a website. You get like a big sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? Big ad to run on your website, bro. You're gonna run millions. You're gonna run millions off that ad. So if you're too raunchy for them to want to deal with you, you have to change that, bro, because they're not gonna want to deal with you. So you're not making that millions.
Erica Nardini to handle the company's financial direction, while Dave focused on content strategy. He knew he couldn't hold people's attention alone, so he scouted talent, and his mindset was simple.
Find creative people and let them do whatever the they want, and some hit and some don't.
They started filming what it was like to work behind the scenes at a sports network. Stool Scenes was their unorganized, unscripted reality show of what it's like to work at the Barstool office. They acquired Rough and Rowdy, which is a pay-per-view boxing / brawling event that mostly features highly untrained individuals sloppily scrapping for a cheap payday. They acquired Michael Rappaport and his infamous Rant series. Chicks in the Office started as an Instagram series featuring Barstool girls talking about pop culture. Caleb Presley was doing comedic on-the-street interviews. They acquired the Call Her Daddy podcast.
Niggas do know crazy Caleb Presley. I do know that man's face. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do know him. That nigga got motion.
That was started by Alexandra Cooper.
I know your father don't like you. You and your dad have a rocky relationship, don't they?
And Sophia Franklin. 2018 was easily the most chaotic and experimental time for Barstool. They were launching multiple series ideas every week, testing personalities to see who the fans would gravitate towards. Spin Zone, Wine Walks, Chicks Being Chicks, Gooned Up, Healthy Scratches. They would come up with an idea, slap a name on it, and throw it at the wall to see if it sticks. But with the growth of the company meant that controversies that Dave thought were small would become huge news. In June of 2018, Portnoy said on Barstool Radio that Rhea Kufo, a 20-year-old on-camera Barstool personality, would not be able to put her face in front of a camera in 5 years.
Nigga literally said that woman's gonna that she's gonna depreciate value. Nigga called her a fucking car. Nigga called Shorty a car. He literally said that she can depreciate in value, bro. That's insane. Like, okay, this is a guy I don't know statistics for women, right? But I know that guys, they reach their peak like physique at 25. Okay, I'm not 25 yet, so I haven't reached my peak. my peak physique yet. So I'm gonna work as hard as I can. So when I hit 25, I can really like see what my body's capable of. But saying that a woman's gonna like be like vomit in 25 years, and this is when that works for you. Like so, like she's literally doing shit for you all the time. What are the faces of your bread? That's insane.
Just because people will throw up. Disgusted by the headline, Rhea confronted Dave, asking him why he would make such a rude comment.
Are we going to talk about how Dave's ass is in the jackpot, or because he said that I'm going to look so gross in 5 years that people will puke on camera?
There's a chance I said that.
That is horrible.
Chance,
that is
fact.
really horrible.
I'm just saying you're gonna age Rhea because you're in Barstool World like your boyfriend Hank.
Yeah, but in 5 years people will puke when they see me?
I think it's crazy.
That is really aggressive. First of all,
Apologize. I will not apologize.
Yes, my job is to work on camera. That's, what if I want to be working here in 5 years? I want to be on camera. I want to stay here.
Well,
so
maybe you have to go behind the camera.
In Albion, no matter where you go or what.
Hey, say what you want about Dave Portnoy. That nigga stand on business. Hey, he's standing on it. He's standing on business. Nah, what? Hey, all his mates looking around like, ugh. He's stepping on that business with his big Timbos. He don't care. It was said. She would have said, well, what if I want to stay in front of the camera? I like being in front of the camera. It's my job. And he said, well, you might be behind the camera. That's simple. You might have to mentor the new generation.
Claims he was just joking, but Rhea stormed out of the office in tears, which just made him even more mad.
Honestly, if you're gonna cry, then walk your ass out the door. I don't give a about that.
Dave went on to say if guys and girls want to be treated the same in his company, then he will joke on them equally as hard. Barstool fans thought this was peak entertainment, but outsiders suspected that the company culture was extremely toxic. Portnoy also fired Michael Rappaport for insulting the Barstool Stoolies fan base on his podcast.
Okay, first off, it's Michael Rappaport. He's gonna say whatever the hell he wants. He literally does whatever he wants. Okay, it's Michael Rappaport. And y'all niggas deserve to get fucking disrespected, you fucking oddballs. But with that being said, nigga said if you want to be treated equal, I'm gonna treat y'all equal for sure. Nigga really said equal rights, equal lefts, bro. That's insane. That's insane, bro. That's an insane idea. Equal rights, equal lefts is an insane idea, bro. I don't know, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
With Rappaport being known as a loudmouth lunatic, Dave expected him to air this out on social media. Rappaport then challenged Dave to a boxing match, as well as posting this unpleasant photo, to which Dave responded by selling t-shirts with Michael's face dressed up as a clown with herpes. Rappaport couldn't take the heat and sued Dave for defamation, which went to trial.
What about that shirt you believe with?
That was my first thought. That shirt, I'm for sure suing. They're literally selling a shirt for profit of me with some type of, you know what I'm saying, thing on. You know what I'm saying? Some type of other. I think someone who can't take the heat though. Not being able to take the heat is one thing. Having my face get sold with an STI or STD, I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure herpes STI. With an STI is insane. Especially one that never goes away. That's wild.
Haunt him for the rest of his life.
If it was a clown thing, that's one, but that's
a clown with herpes.
You said that, not me.
Rappaport lost the lawsuit as there was no grounds for defamation. The workplace environment became such a large discussion on social media that Rafi Letzer, a staff writer at Live Science, tweeted encouraging Barstool Sports employees to send him a private message about the unionization process. Dave replied that he would fire any Barstool employee on the spot if they DM'd him, to which U.S. Congresswoman AOC chimed in and let Dave know that his threats could land him in major legal trouble. All workers in the U.S. have the protected freedom to organize for better conditions.
Nigga really said, oh, did I just see you trying to have rights? What the hell? This nigga is a slave master. Oh, this nigga hitting out one of these, bro. He got overseas more hit one of these. How did I just catch you trying to be some? How dare you try to have rights? Boy! How dare you try to have rights? What's wrong with you, boy? Wait, what? Yo, what?
Apparently, Dave's tweets led to an investigation from the National Labor Relations Board. Dave, who is known to never apologize nor take back his word, deleted his threatening tweets, but did post a Union Buster shirt for sale. The ironic part about all of this controversy is that we don't even know.
Ew. Y'all scared of this face? Ew. This reminds me like one of them Rick and Morty faces, bro. Hold on. Gotta pop with that fucking ooh-wee. Like, bro, you trying to tell me that this isn't... You want me to believe that these two ain't the same face, ain't the same person, bro? On now. They're the same person. Same person. Don't even try me, bro. They're the same exact nigga, bro. Locked.
Know if Barstool employees wanted to actually form a union in the first place. All of this workplace controversy just made Dave realize how different his company is now. Small jokes that were previously treated as just guys being guys can now become national news that led to investigations and lawsuits. He needed to drift away from his common man ways and be more professional, but Barstool had more momentum than ever. They launched the One Bite app where fans could rank pizzerias around the world after visiting them. The app gained 175,000 downloads in its first month. Barstool claimed that each review earns about 796,000 views per episode across their YouTube.
Nah, that's tough. That's an insane number.
Instagram, website, app, and other platforms. As you can imagine, this is extremely great marketing for small business pizzerias around the country, who would see immediate sales increases whenever.
Or is worse. I think one story he read like a fucking 5. He got pissed off. Nigga didn't say nothing bad. Nigga said say average. Well, average means average. It's not a bad thing. You're just average.
Dave would post his reviews. With all this momentum, Dave struck the biggest deal of his career. Penn Gaming announced that it has entered into an agreement to acquire a 36% stake in Barstool Sports for approximately $163 million in cash and convertible preferred stock, making the company worth about $450 million. Portnoy now only owned roughly 10% of the company, but he was filthy rich and had a multi-million-dollar machine backing him. To make things even better, the pandemic caused the entire world to be trapped inside, which made all of Barstool's content platforms exponentially increase.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a motherfucking pandemic, bro. That was a motherfucking pandemic. Hold on. All right, calm. Mr. Beast really running up. He's really running this one up. Mr. Beast really running up, bro. Bro got less than a G movies. A++ grade. That's insane. I didn't even know they had A+. What? He's got 20,000 views, 20,000 videos, while only beating Mr. Beast by really 20K, 25K. Come on. Okay, Marshall Sports. 612K. 612K a year. Okay. And this is post-COVID, so you know in COVID they was running up at least $1 million or $2 million. Okay. You know that they was running up, bro. What the fuck? Ew. What pizza reviews? Bro. Can I say, in COVID they was running up at least 3 times this. That's at least $4 million. Niggas was running up $4 million, bro. Niggas had a motherfucking pandemic, bro. What? They had a damn pandemic, bro.
One Bite, Pardon My Take, BFF's podcast, Foreplay Golf,
I ain't even
Call Her
touching that
Daddy,
stuff.
Sunday Conversations, and every single Barstool original program
I
were
ain't touching
skyrocketing
nothing.
in popularity.
I ain't even know
They
about
were
all this.
dominating the media
I just knew about
landscape
One
on
Bite.
all platforms. Dave also introduced a charity fund to help small businesses impacted by COVID-related lockdowns. Two of the businesses chosen for the fund, Borelli's and Mamma Mia 44th Southwest, both in New York City, were restaurants that he had previously visited as a part of his pizza review program. In total, 2020 saw Portnoy raise nearly $30 million for 167 small businesses in the U.S. By the end of COVID lockdowns, Portnoy had raised more than $40 million for small businesses, which fundamentally changed the pizza industry. A year later, in a fundraiser called Viva La Troops, Barstool Sports raised about $200,000 for two veterans charities. President Donald Trump even requested Dave to
If he actually like handed out the thing that he was supposed to, like, you know what I'm saying? If he actually gave him the money, that's a great guy. That's a great guy. It's a great guy, man.
interview him since his son was a big fan of Barstool. Many saw
But he is.
Portnoy as unqualified to interview the president, and Dave agreed. He never interviewed anyone before that. He did ask Trump rather basic questions related to social issues rather than having an in-depth discussion of policy, but just the interview alone made Dave's opposers angry. Dave does not identify as a Republican, nor does he feel responsible for the political viewpoints of his supporters. Portnoy believes that simply sitting down with Trump fundamentally changed his career and reputation for the worse. He believes he was unfairly categorized with the right wing because of his fan base, and having the platform to inform and influence these voters bothered left-wing media outlets. Even though the pandemic was the best thing to ever happen for Barstool Sports, he was about to be in the middle of nonstop controversy for the next few years. The first controversy would fundamentally change his common man reputation that he cherishes so dearly. At the very beginning of 2021, the infamous GameStop short squeeze was in full effect. Around 140% of GameStop's publicly available shares had been shorted by hedge fund billionaires. Basically, they would make billions of dollars as long as the GameStop stock price kept dropping, which led to a passionate subreddit, r/Wall Street Bets, encouraging everyone to purchase the shares in order to drive the stock price back up, which ended up making a lot of average Joe Schmo investors rich, and as a bonus, made some billionaires lose money. GameStop became
Hey, shout out to r/Bets, man. I'm sorry. Shout out to r/Wall Street, man. I ain't get in when I should have, but I ain't gonna lie. I seen this one 12-year-old make like $300K for his family, man. Shout out to them, bro. My family listen to me. I was too young to do that back then. But bro, I'm telling you, bro. I told my family to get in on Dogecoin right before it really popped off. No one wanted to listen. I get in. I said, hey, put this in for me. They ain't want to listen to me, bro. I could have been up like 10 bands at this point.
overvalued by 1,000%, with the stock price in the $400 range. This all started as a joke, but then it sparked a revolution when stock trading app Robinhood temporarily banned the purchasing of GameStop stock, but they did allow people to sell it. This prevented entry-level stock traders from buying, which led to panic selling, so the stock price dropped exponentially. Retail traders around the world lost their money, and the billionaire hedge funds ended up making all of theirs back.
When I saw what Robinhood was doing, ironically, Robinhood take from the rich and give to the poor, even though they do the exact opposite, I was stunned. I think it's criminal. I think there has to be an investigation. I think people have to go to jail.
Whether
for sure. That actually happens, I don't know.
No, stopping you from like buying stocks is insane. Like also non-troll stuff. Like stopping you from buying stocks is insane. Like actually. I say that because of the fact that, like, bro, you're legally not allowed to do that. You're legally stopping me from buying stocks because of the fact that everyone's buying stocks and billionaires are losing money. Explain that to me. That don't make no sense. That makes no sense.
But I've never been more convinced about market manipulation and the people, the hedge funds, controlling the game than today. I mean, just to wake up and say, hey, you can't trade these stocks anymore. You can only sell them. We're going to intentionally crash the market in these stocks, and everyone who has it tough. You're going to lose a ton of money, but we're going to save the rich people and the hedge funds.
Now, that is an insane notion to have, bro. I have to agree with him. Man.
Shocking.
Portnoy went on various news outlets demanding an investigation into Robinhood, demanding that the Robinhood CEO admit that he was trying to protect his billionaire friends. Despite the rigging of the market, Portnoy tweeted diamond hands, reassuring that he would hold on to his stock no matter what. You only lose when you sell, they say. Retail investors around the world respected Dave's honor. He was their leader, using his platform to demand change from the obviously corrupt market. But just 3 short days.
He's a gambling addict.
Days later, Dave tweeted that he sold his shares in GameStop at a whopping $700,000 loss. The loss was okay for Portnoy, who was worth a cool $100 million, but all the average common men that saw Portnoy as one of them realized he is just another multimillionaire who is not willing.
$600,000. $600,000. 600,000. I don't care how much money I have in my bank account. $600,000 is insane, bro. I don't care. Like the only way I won't care about $10 is if I'm like a billionaire. Then I'm like, oh, $10, $100. I'm not really impressed. There's no amount of money I could have to where $700,000 doesn't piss me off.
To risk an insanely small percentage of his overabundance of wealth. Paper Hands Portnoy became his new nickname, and for the first time, his own fan base started second-guessing their support for the Prez. But this was just the beginning. Dave's 2021 was about to get much worse. In November of 2021, Business Insider published an article claiming that the Barstool founder had subjected numerous young women to violent, humiliating sex acts. One female mentioned in the piece went by the name of Madison, who was a
nasty ass, kinky ass nigga. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying, bro. Nigga is trying to move motion, like nigga is trying to get into motion with kids that were born while he was in college. That's weird.
A 20-year-old college student at the time. Madison commented on one of Portnoy's Instagram posts, then he DM'd her. The discussion transitioned to Snapchat and text messaging, where the focus promptly shifted to the subject of sex. Madison claimed that Portnoy shared explicit videos of women he had been intimate with, and in the messages examined by Insider, persistently urged to disclose her own sexual fantasies.
Oh.
I mean, actually, this one's kind of common, wrote Madison, like a rape fantasy, where I don't have any control of what's going on. You and I are going to get along so well, Portnoy.
What? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I will never like schmink shame, but the one thing I could never understand is the whole like CNC thing, bro. Like that would make me so uncomfortable. And I don't even mean like, you know what I'm saying, me being like, you know what I'm saying, the schmickdom in that scenario. I mean like the actual like the person that's like supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like if my shorty's into that, bro, like with all due respect to her, I'm gonna have to be real from her. I'm gonna have to be real from her when I say that. That makes you really uncomfortable. Cause like, bro, that's odd. Not that it's bad or like that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you and whatever you like, but bro, it's still like no. Still no.
Responded. The Barstool founder bought her a ticket to his home in Nantucket. According to Madison, the trip was a traumatic experience, with Portnoy pulling out his phone and filming her without her permission as she performed oral on him. The article continues to go into great detail about how rough and aggressive Dave was. At one point, the young woman recalled crying and shouting, too much, it hurts." Immediately when the article was posted, Dave emailed Business Insider inviting their writers onto the Dave Portnoy podcast to talk about the situation. They replied that they declined and are going to let the story.
But he said too. Nigga, the second I heard the word no, you gonna think I'm a prime lineman, bro. You might think I'm prime Andrew Whitworth. You might think I'm year like 6 Super Bowl championship Jason Kelsey. The way I got my bad pass step aim on lock. I'll be damned. You say no? I hear the sound, bro. I'm going. I got a flight now, like going to China, bro. I'm not in this country no more. Going.
story speak for itself. So he responded to Madison's story with this video.
At no point, she came, she flew, we did have pizza, hung out, hooked up. At no point during it, at no point was it not 100% consensual. At no point did she ask me to stop. At no point did either of us think something unseemly happened. There was no weirdness after. It was totally fine, normal interaction. Sexual, this is 100% consensual. My lawyer's like, don't, make these blanket statements. I'm telling you now, her version of events is not true on our hookup. Just not true. Neither of us were like, oh, you shouldn't be doing it. It was 100 million % consensual. What's going on in her brain? I have no idea. Her actions, outward, all 100% normal. Wasn't alarmed, never thought about it. Now, after we hooked up, we were hanging out more, and it just became one of those situations where we disagreed basically on everything from, is it raining or sunny out? It was just oil and vinegar. Two people who did not get along, did not see the world the same way.
Dave was able to provide a screen recording of the girl's Instagram.
I bet that you didn't get along afterwards, buddy. I bet you two do have different views in the world, my nigga. She was born when you were 23. You are literally a college graduate working a 9-to-5 at a hedge fund company, or wherever the fuck you were working, while she was being conceived and born. Buddy, I bet you do have different ideas of life.
Who posted 3 photos at the time of this encounter. First, they can be seen playing Scrabble. She says, me beating Dave Portnoy in Scrabble. Then the next image, which Dave says is blurred because he doesn't want people to send hate her way, with a caption that read,
Portnoy was a dick and lame and grumpy. I think grumpy is the exact line they use in the Business Insider, how she described me. He gets a 2 or 10 from me. If he ever truly pisses me off, I have lots of content to expose him with. I'm gonna stick with athletes. She unleashed everything she had on me, okay? So I guess it's sexed but the story
doesn't mean it's still not true, but that's some damning evidence.
Is made up. There is 0.0.0 truth to it. And even here, this is after we had sex. Is there any talk about assault? Any of the things she's saying running around?
Then a third photo is Dave and Donald Trump with the caption, not my proudest bang. He believes Business Insider wrote their story as if he was guilty of a crime even though they never accused him. The Insider article does not accuse him of rape since they could be sued. Instead, they used a quote from the girl saying it, quote, felt like rape.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first.
The article highlighted another story of a 19-year-old named Allison who had a rough sexual experience with Dave. We went upstairs and he was really aggressive and I didn't know what to do. And we had sex and that was it. He kicked me out. He kept spitting in.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is this nigga's a kinky nigga. Nigga's kinky nigga. He's a kinky nigga, and niggas need safe words with this nigga. He kept spitting in her mouth. That's some kinky shit to do. I know a lot of women like that. Really aggressive shit. Okay, buddy. Yeah, you need to just settle down with someone who just likes that shit. Trust me, they're not hard to find. But that's weird. You gotta be upfront with things like that, though. Things like that you gotta be upfront with. At least in my eyes, you gotta be upfront with things like that. Not everyone has the same exact type of, schminks and things. Thankfully for me, I always find a way to lead a conversation into what's your you know what I mean? Before I even do anything like that.
In my mouth, which was really gross, Allison said. I was kind of scared. I didn't want to disappoint him. When her friends picked Allison up, they claimed that she couldn't even talk because she was in shock. However, Insider also wrote, Allison does not describe what happened to her as sexual assault, but said she was still deeply disturbed by the experience. But then went on to say that 3 days later, she was hospitalized due to ending thoughts. Dave and many others pointed out that Business Insider...
What? Hey, put that on God, bro. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane, bro. Bro, what did you do to that girl in that room, bro, or couch or wherever, bro, to make her want to commit sewer slide, bro? That's insane. I've actually never heard something like that. I've never heard something like that, bro. That's insane.
Insider wrote this article as if he did assault these women when both of them say that everything was consensual. Dave then did a live stream on his YouTube channel where he spent 1 hour releasing evidence that he did not assault Allison and Madison, including the Instagram DM conversation between him and Allison. Allison was in Nantucket where Dave lived and asked him to hang out multiple times, to which he denied. Then on a different day, she said, "Can we bang?" To which he replied, "Yes," and reassured her that if she didn't want to do anything, they wouldn't. After the hookup, Dave shows the two texting back and forth. Because Allison was hospitalized due to ending thoughts, her mother filed a police report. The police report did not prompt an investigation because
I don't know how to feel about that. Not to say that he still didn't do it. I just don't know how to feel about that.
because again, no
I mean,
crime.
you can definitely change your mind once you're there though. Like you can get in the crib, but like, yeah, nah. That point.
Crime was technically reported. In the report, the mother, who wanted her name to be anonymous, said that Dave Portnoy only hangs out with 18-year-old girls
Facts.
and asks them if they are willing to have intercourse with him.
Fair.
Then says that her 19-year-old daughter went to David's house and something happened. Now she was in the hospital. The mother stated that her daughter stated that she has no memory of going to David Portnoy's house. The mother wouldn't give the daughter's name or tell the officer what happened. All she said that she wants to give us a heads up on David Portnoy's behaviors because she doesn't want this to happen to other young girls. Business Insider admits that they read this police report before they published their article, but Portnoy and others see this police report as discernible proof that no crime was committed, nor was any crime even reported or accused, with the key words being something happened and the daughter has no memory. Additionally, Business Insider contacted Barstool advertisers to see if they were aware of the story they had posted about Dave and if there has been any discussions regarding those partnerships and ad placements. Dave believes he provided enough evidence to prove that this was nothing more than a hit piece.
What do you mean partnerships and ad placements? You want to partner with Barstool after attacking their CEO and founder? Okay, that's dumb.
With
that's not happening.
Backing that served no purpose other than to assassinate his character. He then sued them for defamation, but a federal judge determined he didn't have enough evidence necessary to prove defamation claim.
I'd say it's still defamation because legally speaking, he legally didn't do anything. Legally speaking. Is he a weirdo? Yes. But did he legally do something wrong? Yeah. No. Because no one legally filed a police report. No one legally said that he did anything. All the women said that it was consensual, but it felt like it because of how aggressive he was. Nigga's a kinky ass nigga who's aggressive and doesn't know how to doesn't sell that to his partner beforehand. That is this nigga's crime on paper, right? So no, the cops legally cannot, you know what I'm saying, attack him for that. So technically, you saying that niggas, like, you know what I'm saying, you wording it and phrasing it in a way that, like, the nigga sounds like victim maker, yeah, that's defamation.
Detractors say that his text messages and even the police report don't prove his innocence, and victims are often too shocked and scared to perfectly report these types of crimes.
That's what's on paper.
Following the controversy, Barstool Sports launched a new philanthropy arm called Barstool Difference, pegged to its existing Barstool Fund. Specifically, the initiative has 4 parts. The first, titled Work Like a Girl, involves helping female-run businesses. The second, for veterans. The third, to support youth service. The fourth, to help people get clean from alcohol and drugs.
Yo, these are some great, like, you know what I'm saying, attachments to the brand, man. That is how you flip a brand, man. That's how you flip a brand around from like something horrible like that. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Controversies have seemingly had no impact on the Barstool business. In fact, he bought the entire company back for $1. In February of 2023, Penn Gaming acquired 100% of Barstool Sports for $388 million. Since Penn made their first acquisition in 2020, they grew Barstool's audience 194% and recorded total podcast downloads of 1.6 billion. They delivered over 875,000.
But here's the thing: once a company takes over something like that, like especially something like as raunchy and messed up as Barstool, it's gonna naturally change and you're gonna lose a considerable amount of your audience because it won't be as raunchy and unhinged as before. That's what it's built on. It's built on being raunchy and unhinged. That's like taking minorities and giving Sony control over it. I would not watch the minorities if Sony had control over it. That makes no sense. Makes no sense. You're gonna like water it down, so like you still have like that same energy ish, but it's nothing. It's gonna be nothing compared to like it was before, bro. Like that's a horrible idea.
Videos across social media totaling over 128 billion video views and increase ad sales by 160%. But just a few months after Penn acquired the company, they sold it all back to Dave for $1. Because of Dave's extremely controversial past, Penn could not operate in the heavily regulated gambling industry. When they needed licenses to operate in certain states, they would be denied. Barstool was even banned from doing their college game day show because they were accused of promoting gambling to kids. Penn could not make necessary major business deals because of their ownership of Barstool and powerful people's hatred towards Dave. So Penn sold the company back to Dave and immediately secured a major partnership with ESPN, rebranding to ESPN Bet. Dave Portnoy is officially the 100% owner of Barstool Sports today.
That guy has made hundreds of millions of dollars off of Penn and got his company in turn.
Hey, I am never going to sell Barstool Sports ever. I'll hold it till I die. But the Wall Street Bets community doesn't believe he's gonna hold. Now he is facing the challenges of being the sole decision-making factor on hundreds of employees and managing millions of dollars and billions of views. Dave has proclaimed himself as uncancelable. He claimed,
okay, in 20 years, he hasn't been canceled yet. 21 years, damn near. But amidst all this, he hasn't been canceled yet. So technically, I think it might be uncancelable. I don't know. He might actually be uncancelable. I don't know to you. I don't know. He might actually be uncancelable. But at the same time, fuck that. Don't care. Either way, I will say he's damn near close. He's damn close being uncancelable. The problem is that even beforehand, he's horrible at money. So him having his that partner Shody who looked over the money was the best thing for the company because he's horrible with money. So giving him complete control over it is a horrible idea and it's gonna run Barstool into the ground. All due respect to Barstool.
he has been a victim of baseless media attacks. He doesn't believe he has done anything wrong. He refuses to apologize for 99% of his words or actions, which has led to him securing the loyalty of millions of common men around the world. It seems as though the hatred towards him is stronger than ever.
Because I've seen the shit that you write.
By who?
And also
Say
your
it.
anti-union bullshit is disgusting.
Anti-union?
I hope your f***ing Barstool Sports bullshit dies and rots in the ground.
We're
just
20
like
years
you,
though.
Let me be a little clearer.
No, 20 years is crazy.
Don't stand in front of my business.
Let me be clear.
Let me be clear. Get the fuck out of business.
Okay, legally speaking, he's allowed to be on the sidewalk. He actually not trespassing nothing like that. He's not inside your restaurant. He just bought the food and it's gone. He can do what he wants, actually.
It's a public street, motherfucker.
Yeah, but
It's
this
a
is my
public
business.
street. This
You can-
ain't your business.
Yeah, but this is my business. And you can,
At the same time, the way he navigates through these quarrels is what makes his fan base stronger. And if we're being honest, Barstool's media empire wouldn't be as massive as it is without the drama, headlines, and controversy.
No, of course not.
So it's up to you to decide if he's a...
It builds his name. For him, all publicity is good publicity. No, it's perfect. He's having a great time with it. He's having a swell time. Not a question.
villain in disguise of a common man, or if he's just unapologetically honest.
My name's Daryl Dixon.
It's not that
I'm
shit.
looking for something.
Not that shit for sure. Hey, with that being said though, chat, you know what I'm saying?